Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to our video. We are group 23rd, and now we will talk about our team activity, group work, and team. And now we will start with introducing our team members. And I will first introduce Jana. She's living in the Ukraine literature, and two of her hobbies are knitting and embroidery. Hi, Jana.
Hi, thank you for introduction. And now I'm going to introduce Paolo. So he is from Spain, but now he is studying business in Austria. And as I know, he's fond of swimming and traveling as well.
Thank you, Jana. And I'll introduce our French colleague, Guillaume. He's from Lyon, and he's currently studying in Piacenza, Italy. He's studying business and law, and some of his hobbies include tennis, golf, and partying.
Thank you, Paolo. Hi. So now I'm going to present Ivan. Ivan is from Russia, and Ivan is studying international business. He loves playing football, and his favorite team is Barcelona. And finally, he loves doing finance.
Okay, and now I'm gonna thank you for the introduction. I'm gonna present Pia. She is from Austria. Currently, she lives in Vienna. She studies organizational and human resource development. And as for her hobbies, she likes tennis and knitting. And now,
all right. So,
sorry, go ahead.
okay, no. So I think there was like a lag there, but we're doing this video as a video reflection for our virtual team building activity. And this activity has been chosen by our colleague Jana, and it's called the Privilege Walk. And it's essentially a sort of board game where each colleague has his or her own symbol. And then you move in a board, in this case, in a virtual board. And in order for you to move forward, you need to answer questions at every turn. And each of these questions are, of course, personal questions that allow us to understand each other on a more personal level. Questions such as whether we're right-handed or left-handed. And Pia also had this great idea to, after using all of the questions of the Miro board, to use our own questions, to create our own questions for each of our colleagues in the team. And this proved to be an activity that got us to know more about each other, more interesting things about each other. And it was a great success. So right now we're going to be talking about the three different aspects of this. And first thing we're going to talk about is the climate.
Yeah, so we're going to talk about the climate. I'm going to start with it. And first question we can have about the climate is, what is the most or the least enjoyable part about getting to know your team members? So we could say that the most enjoyable is meeting new culture, different culture from us, and seeing different lifestyle. Also, it's to have fun by playing with little games, just to let us know each other more. And people can be happy to be there and not to be so shy. And speaking of interesting debates that we can or we cannot have in common. For the least enjoyable, we can maybe say that some people can be very shy and don't want to speak on their computers. They can be very inappropriate for some people to just show at the camera. And perhaps people never let someone to talk and always take the lead, never letting you hear what you want to say. And that could be very least enjoyable. So that's for my part. And now I'm gonna let Jana talk about another topic of the climate.
Thank you. So now I'm going to discuss how we are ensuring that all voices are heard. So, well, I believe that we are quite friendly and organized team, and well, everyone in our team is allowed to share their ideas, and all voices are heard. And every member makes a suggestion or proposal, and we think about it, and then we try to fulfill it. And well, for example, when we trying to choose the date and the time of the meeting, we count everyone's abilities, everyone's possibilities and wishes, of course. And also we try not to interrupt each other there. And well, and if someone is silent, so we ask them some clarifying questions. For example, like, what do you think about it, guys? What are your thoughts about it, and what we should do, and something like that. And well, of course, we respect all the ideas and try to and attempt to realize them. So now Paolo and Pia are going to talk about the process of our meeting. So you're welcome.
Thank you, Jana. I want to answer the question what the rules and goals are in our group. First, about the rules, we decided that we want to do our meetings with turning all of our cameras on, so we can see each other and talk to each other, and also, yeah, it's easier for us to follow each other. Also, another rule is being respectful and flexible, and also answering our WhatsApp messages as fast as possible. So it's because we are 5 people, it makes it easier to do appointments. And another rule is being on time in meetings, because as I said, 5 people are a lot, so it's easier to do our meetings. And talking about goals in our group, one goal is to get to know each other. We think it's a great possibility to meeting new people and also meeting new cultures and talk about differences, but also get to know each other. Here again, being respectful and honest, and open for feedback. Another goal is working on our tasks together, so that it's we distribute tasks fairly, so everyone is in and we're doing our tasks together. And now Paul is answering another process question.
So the process question I wanted to answer was, how were decisions being made in our group? I think that our group has a particular process for decision making. We definitely conduct a lot of negotiations, especially depending on the preferences and the availabilities of each other, for example, for meetings. And we conduct it in such a way that we try and empathize with each other and kind of take into consideration, like, what's happening with them. And we also try, for example, to, like Jana said, not to interrupt each other, even though working through some of the platforms could be very difficult. We naturally kind of tend to let each other have their fair share of screen time and speaking time, so that everybody gets their opinion across and then a decision can be made. So yeah, as for the online component, Ivan has some of his ideas.
Thank you. Regarding the mediums of our communication, first of all, we started in Moodle. Then Paolo has created a WhatsApp group, and since that time we have conversations, we chat in that WhatsApp group, and we already have had 2 Zoom meetings, and usually those meetings proceed quite well. We have plenty of chit chats. We have some bonding activities. And yeah, that's quite good.
Okay, so thank you very much for listening to our global case study and our presentation, sorry. And if you have any question, we are here to answer it, any feedbacks of our presentation. Thank you very much. Have a nice day or evening wherever you are. Bye-bye.